What's up, YouTube? Coming back at you with another one. This is episode 14, and today we're going with a battle or versus of the 9-year. I believe these are the only two 9 years that I have. I did put stickers on the bottom of these ones, so I don't know which one's which. Had somebody fill these up for me, or at least put some in for me, so that I can not know which one's which. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to tell which one's higher in proof, because this one's at a whopping 120 proof, while the Dickel's at 103, the George Dickel sour mash whiskey. So I might be able to tell, depending on the spice, if it's more spice forward. I heard these are very spice forward, so I'm gonna assume right off the bat, once I feel that that's what that's gonna be, because this one is more supposedly supposed to be more sweeter than a lot of the other bourbons that you probably tasted. I don't know if you're a George Dickel fan as much as I am. The Private Barrel Select is really one of my sippers, one of the ones that I like to drink. Normally, if I'm gonna try something different, I'd probably go with the Private Select. I think it's called Private Selection. The George Dickel Private Selection. So, the way you can tell that these are 9-year is on the Knob Creek. It says 9 years, aged 9 years. Right there. Now, the George Dickel, on the other hand, has it right here. Has it on the neck here, 9-year-old Tennessee whiskey, and then it hand-selected barrels, 9 years, and then on the back, just in case you didn't believe them from the front, it's a 9-year whiskey. So looking at it, there's no mistaking that this is a 9-year whiskey, because they really let you know. This one was a hand-selected barrel. Vice this one, where the person that was selecting this one was actually just kind of like, get that one over there or that one over there, depending on which direction that barrel was. This one was hand-selected. So I don't know if that'll translate into the flavors, because it gets a little handsy, but I'll have to agree with them on the flavors, that it was hand selected, that they did something different to it to make it taste better. Depending if it does taste better, I gotta still go through them. These are the two right here. I don't know which one's which. As far as this one goes, they both have a good rich color to it, a dark amber or dark honey, depending on how you describe your colors. Looking at it, that one actually looks slightly thicker. As far as the fluid in it. So, I mean, that's just what I see. I don't know how it's going to taste, so I don't know which one it is yet. I have them written on the bottom of these, which one is which. I know the last one I didn't do a blind, so this one I'm doing a blind. Also, let's see here. I did mention the proof difference. The last one, the proof kind of helped the flavors in that last tasting I did, but it didn't help the proof in the Kentucky Owl. The Kentucky Owl actually was a lower proof, I believe, by a couple of proof points, and it did not translate to a better flavor. So for the batch 4. So this might happen here too. If not, I can at least be honest and say which I prefer as far as flavor overall. Kind of happy today. My daughter, who joined the Air Force, it's been almost a year since she's been back home. She just showed up today. She's at home, sleeping upstairs. So happy to have her home. I visited a couple of times at her schooling and at her training facility. But it's good to have her sleeping in her old room right now. So today's a really nice day for a celebration drink. And I'm going with these two for the celebration drink. She brought me a present too. It says, not all heroes wear capes. I guess, well, before she joined the Air Force, I used to run around with a cape and jump on the couches and stuff, and she's just letting me know that not all heroes wear capes, so I stopped wearing that cape. But anyways, I digress. Back to the whiskey and the bourbon here. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and get into the nose on both of these. I already described what they look like. Surprisingly, both of them are fairly oily. This one did look more thicker in the fluid. They do have an oily film on there, so hopefully that'll translate to the mouthfeel. All right, let me nose this one real quick. Smells really sweet. A lot of vanilla. Got some oak in here. Yeah, that's really nice. I like this one. Whichever one it is. Let me go ahead and nose this one real quick. So let me put that out of the way. All right. Oh, this one has a little bit of a stronger scent coming through, while this one has a softer tone to it. It's got like a rich smell. It still has a rich smell, but it's just a little lighter. So I don't want to assume yet, but it does have a lighter smell. It actually has a sweet corn smell to it too. Got some oak in there. Definitely got oak in there. Some of the same flavors. I got caramel. I know I've been saying caramel, but I say it both ways, so don't get offended if you're a caramel fan or a caramel fan. I say it both ways. This is really nice too. Whoa, this is gonna be tough. So far on the nose, what I'm getting is some of the same aromas. This one has, I got more of the vanilla on this one than I did this one, but I got more of the sweet corn and maybe honey, a little bit more honey in this one. So I don't know, but I did get honey in this one too, so it's kind of hard to figure it out. So the only way to figure it out is which one I like better is to go with the taste. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit the palate. That one's oaky, or I would say, yeah, oaky, woody. Has that wood flavor to it. Definitely a rich vanilla flavor to it. Slight spice, not excuse me, not a lot at all. I mean, I did cough, but it wasn't because I was swallowing at the same time when I was trying to speak, so it got me. But really nice. It's really it coats the mouth really well. There's a lingering spice on the tongue, on the finish. It's really long on the finish. You get a lot of sweet corn on it. Same thing from the nose. I could taste it. Man, this is really good. I don't want to. I don't want to drink it again. I'm going to go to the palate on this one. First, I'm going to cleanse my palate. Still stood a little bit. Let me try one. Get it one more time. It really coats the mouth really well. That was really good. Now onto the second palate. Right off the bat, you get that vanilla. You got pepper. It really has a sweet, savory taste to it. Really comes through. It's already starting to dry a little bit, but not much. It's a really slight drying effect on it. I'm going for the second sip. Sometimes I mention that I'm going for the second sip, or sometimes I'll just take it. But don't get offended if I do either. Really nice. Really nice. You can't go wrong with any of these. I'm getting on this one, I'm getting a good, especially on the second sip, I'm getting a really good hug on the chest. If that gives you a hint on what I think it is, I don't know. Probably because of the higher proof again. I really like this one. This one has a little bit of a slight drying aspect to it. I get some apple on the back end, on the finish. It's spicy. The warmth is cooling down. Wow, that was really nice. This one has a little bit more wood in it, while this one has a little bit more spice in it. And I ain't mad at either. Wow, this one's tough. I'm not going to cleanse my palate this time, but I'm going to go in for a second drink on this one and see how it kind of reacts to the flavors on this and what it does for that slight, very slight drying aspect. There is that spice to it. Excuse me. Very slightly though, not as much as this one. This one has a lot more spice, but it's I don't want to say it's soft, a softer spice, because it's there and you feel the warmth in your chest. But this one is a little bit different because it's right up front on the mouth, the spice. Get some smoky flavors in there off this one, smoky wood flavors. If I had to guess, I would guess that this one is a Dickel, just because of the flavor profile that I'm getting. I know this one has charred barrels. This probably does too, but I know this one for sure does. Let me see. Handcrafted. It doesn't say on the bottle, but I think I've read that somewhere where they do use number 4 barrels, charred barrels. So yeah, Man, that's tough, because it did kind of remove that dryness a little bit, and I still have those flavors. There's still that smoky. If you like smoky flavors, woody flavors, and I'm just assuming that that's that one, because this one has such a spice heavy flavor to it, which is really nice. I'm just assuming that this is this, so I don't know. Let me give it another drink. Yeah, a lot of spice on that one. But it's so sweet and savory at the same time with that pepper spice. Yeah, this one is really tough. I don't think I'd prefer one over the other, to be honest. But if I had to pick one, man, I'm gonna go with I don't know. I really like the flavor of this one, but I like how this coats the mouth better. How it sticks around. How it doesn't dry. There's no drying aspect at all. This one has a slight, very slight, but it does have a fuller richness to it, a fuller flavor. You could even see it. You could even see it in the liquid that it is a little bit thicker. I'm gonna go with this one. I think not taking away anything from this one, because it would be easy for me to pick this one. But I like the fullness of this flavor. I like how the different flavors come out all the way through the palate, from the front to the middle to the back end. Yeah, it is really nice. And then this one, what it's got going for it is most of that it coats your mouth really well, and that woody, smoky flavor comes through with a slight spice to it, and it's a really easy sipper. So you can't go wrong with either. So let's find out which is which. So since this one lost, I'll say which one of this is, and it's D, George Dickel. And this one, of course, is K, which is for Knob Creek. Wow. I really like this one. Yep. Knob Creek. Unfortunately, won't fit on this, but I'll try to make it fit. Knob Creek is your winner for today. I don't think you could go wrong with either. Why? Because I found this one for $42. I found this one for $39.99, $40. So, again, mouthfeel, all around flavor. This has a lot of flavor, don't get me wrong, but mouthfeel mostly. It just coats the mouth really well. And you know what? I just drank that one, and it didn't do it again. But so you can't go wrong with either one. I could easily pick this one. Just depends on what type of day, what day it is, or how I feel. I'll go back to this one. I'm not angry for buying this one, either or. And I can't say that enough, and I keep saying it over and over again, and I don't know why I do that, but here I am doing it. So yeah. So I guess this is it. I mean, like, subscribe, hit that notification button, please, if you can. You know, well worth $40, but doesn't matter what you buy, what you own, the value is within you. So don't be afraid to try something because of a price tag. I mean, if it's seems kind of low, or it seems like, oh, that ain't gonna be good because it's a low price, which is not a bad price. I mean, there is lower prices for whiskey, but if you're looking and you like say, oh, I got to go all the way up to the upper echelon of whiskeys to get a good rich flavor, these two right here say different. Okay, so the value is within you. Get what you feel is within your budget or within your price range, and don't feel like, you have to buy a $10 whiskey or $15 whiskey or $20 whiskey, again depending on what you feel, and that you'll be spending too much trying to figure out, well, that's just middle tier. This blows away some of the ones I've tasted already in the higher price ranges, and I would drink these over and over again over those. So again, value is within you. Like, subscribe, ring that notification bell. I appreciate you. Have a good night. Thank you.